All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's your man, Jay True North, bringing you a quick little video as we're about 30 days out from most on Hogwarts Legacy dropping, and we'll be able to explore as we all will finally receive our Hogwarts letters. For the most part, unless you're on the older consoles or your Nintendo, I believe it's July or something like that, that's coming out. So hopefully you guys enjoy. It's 27 days for those that did get the deluxe, which I presume is probably going to be most of the people that end up actually watching this video. You probably got the deluxe, unlike the people that waited and are actually getting it on February 10th. They probably didn't get it right away. They probably are waiting till February 10th. They may or may not see the video. So without further ado, let's cover some things that are going to be happening and to expect before we get into it. So without further ado, here we go. So first off, we will have potions class. We will be able to experiment, do our own potions and sort of things in the room of requirement. As well, we'll be able to sort of grow plants and do that. As well, we'll be able to interact with fantastic beasts, which I'll cover more. Alright, so with the magical beasts, we will sort of be able to interact. As you can see, I'm using live gameplay from the actual Hogwarts Legacy YouTube page. We'll be able to interact with them, and the more you interact with them, the more sort of like furs and skins that you'll be able to get, as you will need them in certain potions rather than going out there and getting them. You interact with your pets and whatnot, and you get it that way after so many interactions. Oh, the Niffler. Oh. And another cool feature, you get to name your pets. I'm not sure if it's right away as soon as you capture it, or after you've sort of built up some bond with them, you'll be able to interact with them. As well, there's inside the room of requirement, there's this little secret doorway in there that leads you to this pen that you can interact with, play with, customize, put trees, rearrange stuff in here. It's all fully customizable within certain constraints. So looking forward to that. We're going to pause it right here on the video so you guys can see. I'm going to name some things. So the screen, the hub, as we want to call it, if we look at the bottom right of the screen down here, these in here, because we're in the room of requirement playing with our pets, are pet related stuff. But when we're out exploring and stuff, these will be our spell wheel. So we'll have 4 quickly available spells that we can sort of customize how we want it sounds like. And then from inside there, you also can, I believe, have the full pinwheel. So in there, you pull up the pinwheel and you can customize it sort of on the fly, but it will take a little bit in and out. There probably will be a cooldown when you take something from the wheel, put it into your main 4. It's probably going to be that cooldown that you have to wait to use them. They did show in the video that you could use Avada Kedavra, and it had a pretty decent cooldown. I was expecting a lot more. I'm hoping there's a nice twist at the end of the game if you use Avada Kedavra, or one of the 3 forgivable curses, that your character dies, as opposed to if you didn't use them, your character lives at the end. That would be a cool little spin-off at the end, in my opinion, I think. As well, over here on the left side of the screen, we have our good old mini-map. As you can see, the directions are on here. So as we spin around, this could change from east to north or south, etc. Then right here is potions. So we have 1 quickly available potion. Just like the spells, we have another wheel that pops up. So in here, we have 1 quick available. Basically, you hit the button, that spell will be potion will be used. Then inside this wheel, basically, it's like you're going through your backpack. You're pulling out your backpack, figuring out what you want to use, pulling that one out, using it, etc., just like that. And then down here, you have the green bar and the blue bar, which are basically sort of spells and cooldowns and all that stuff. There also will be some other things in here that they didn't fully touch on. This looks like the D-pad, left and right. So at some point, you can pull up the D-pad, figure out what your side quests are, your missions are, all that good stuff. And yes, another cool feature is we get to fly around on the broom, or the hippogriff if you've unlocked it, stuff like that, which is a cool feature. It looks like it's pretty free flowing. You sort of get to control what you do and all that stuff. They seem to have spent a lot of time on this portion of it. As you can see coming up right here, this is where we pull out the hippogriff. As you can see, basically just out of nowhere, boop. There you go. And you can fly around on him for a bit. And something that's cool about our little own area is we get to customize it. We can pick sort of where things go. We can rearrange it. We can change the color as well. We can basically change the whole room as well as the ceiling. You can see right there, there's a couple options there. So it's not fully like completely customizable, but you can choose within criteria of a list how you want sort of your room to look. I'm sure you can unlock more stuff as you play through the game and whatnot. How things are, the colors, all that good stuff. And rearrange stuff, as you can see, the color patterns, all that good stuff. Pretty customizable. Your little play area, your own little room. This is where you'll be doing potions, crafting stuff, planting. If we went straight through that doorway, the glass doorway there, that would lead, as I showed earlier in the video, playing with your pets, the fantastic beasts, I guess we'll call them. So, some people have been asking, can it be sorted, can I choose? It sounds like you can choose. You also can choose beforehand if you link your account. It sounds like we have full choice as to which house we go into, and we can customize our characters completely for the most part within houses,
Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, or Slytherin. After you settle into your dormitory,
the common rooms, if you guys haven't seen them, they look amazing based on the little artwork that we've seen in the video I'm showing here, as well as in the exclusive that they've shown in the gameplay trailers as well. So go check them out. There's a lot of videos. Maybe there could be another gameplay video coming out between now and the actual official release to give us some more hype. But for now, it's been pretty good. Another big question that seems to come up a lot. Original story. Everyone keeps asking. It's like, oh, stop asking. Harry Potter, Hermione, Ron are not going to be in the game. This game takes place in the late 18th century. What we could hope for a potential Easter egg is potentially, say we're in year 7 and there's a sorting ceremony, we potentially could see Dumbledore being sorted, which I think would be an amazing little Easter egg, little hint, because yes, he was going into Hogwarts in this sort of time frame-ish of the game happening. So we could see that. I think it would be cool. Like, we don't want to play as him and all that stuff and all that other stuff, but I think it would be a cool little Easter egg if he was there just like being sorted in his last, because that's what an Easter egg is at the end of the day. Albus Dumbledore gets sorted, Gryffindor, bam, leave it at that. Maybe during that year you might have an interaction with him. Maybe he gives you a side quest. That might be asking too much, but I think just having his name called, coming up, getting sorted, I think that will be an amazing Easter egg to happen, I think. As well, an amazing Easter egg, I think, is once you've completed the game, if you never used Avada Kedavra or the other two forgivable curses, that your character lives. If you've used one of those at the end of the game, I think your character should die. I think that would be a cool nuance at the end. Massive playthrough, because you have all these paths, 2 different stories completely at the end. I think it would be amazing. Moving on. Just before I move on, like, the list of questions and Q&A basically that's on this page is extensive. It's massive. So you guys can go check it out, read up for yourself. There's a bunch of them in here that seem...
It's the late 1800s, so while the common rooms and classes may be familiar, most of your professors will not be. However, you may recognize a few faces.
So, till next time, I hope you guys enjoyed. That was a little sneak peek on some of the things that we could see. I'll see you guys there. I'm hoping the Wi-Fi that I'm going to be playing on is up to the task the first day or second day to download and then stream. If not, until next time, stay safe, and as always, have fun. So there we have it. There's some quick little features there in my quick little video that I did. Quick little edit. I've done this in like 15 minutes, this whole process. Don't forget, that's what you get if you ordered the deluxe edition, which I have, which will be February 7th. For the rest of us, it will be February 10th. Don't forget, go check out their main website, their YouTube, their Twitter has been revealing some secret potions the last couple of days, so go check that out. And until next time, stay safe. And as always, have fun.